There you go, Bailey's Rice Krispie Treats. The perfect ball of Rice Krispie goodness. Come on. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today we are doing a Bailey's Rice Krispie Treats. We are up in the Rice Krispie treat that we all grew up with in the bar and things, you know, not in the bar, in the bar. But we are elevating it and we're going to make some Bailey's Rice Krispie Treats. We've got Rice Krispies, we've got Bailey's, we've got marshmallows. Let's do it, come on. Now this is a microwave recipe to make it easier. We have some butter. Now what we're going to do is microwave for possibly a minute and then every 15 seconds until the butter and the marshmallows melt. I'm not sure we can get all that in there. Yeah, we can. Let's go for it. And all we're going to do is give it a stir after a minute. Get it all in there gooey. Come on. Microwave. In we go. We are going to hit that on high 1 minute. Ba-dum. Off we go. Come on, let's have a look in there. Oh, we've got a gooiness starting. It's coming over the top of the bowl because the bowl's not big enough. In we go, come on. Oh, yes, please. Right, we're going in there. We need to melt that butter in there. Nice and steady. Right, that's got to go back in every 15 seconds until we get a nice, fully mixed up, fully incorporated. It only does up into 20s. Okay, we'll do it in 10s. There you go. Okay, we got that nice bubbly gooey mess there. Working quite quickly now. In there with a splash of vanilla. In there with our Baileys. Give it a good stir in. Oh, smell that. Okay, nice and straightforward. Take your bowl of Rice Krispies, watch your glass, it's red hot, and in there. And come on, coat up quickly. This thing's gonna set. Okay, I've got a tray here. It's about a 9 by 13. I'm just going to put a little bit of butter in there, up the sides. Now, this is optional, but you know, we don't want this thing to stick. We want to get it out. And I'm going to line it. Just get some parchment paper and line it out. Now this is only going to make it easier for us, obviously. And then we're going to take our mix and dump it in there. So grab your mix, in it goes. And then just get it in and compress it down as best you can, because this gooiness is starting to set. Now the more you can compress it down, the firmer it's going to be. So if you want it slightly crumbly, don't squash it as much. That'll do. We don't want to go too firm. That's absolutely fine. Now we've got to be setting that up, if it will set. It might take a little bit longer than I think actually, because I've cut down on the marshmallows. Try and make it not as sweet to enhance the flavour of the Baileys. So, right, we're going to cool that down. If you can get it in the fridge, get it in the fridge, cool it down, set it up, and then we'll carry on with the next stage. Okay, call me crazy, but that is our mixture slightly setting. We are going to change it up a level. Help, he says. We want to take some of that out of there and we're going to make them into Rice Krispie balls. You'll see what I'm doing in a second. So it's setting up quite nicely. Now traditionally you would just cut that into squares and you've got Rice Krispie Treats. But you know, on here we're all about doing something different. Now I've got some butter here because I'm going to have to run my hands through that, I think. We want to be taking about something like that. So let's mark that out like that. And then they're going to be roughly the same. And it's only going to be roughly. Right, this is a bit of butter which I actually use all the time for my lining of pies. Right, take that, do that. Let's have a ball of Rice Krispies, squash it up. You'll see what I'm at in eventually. Okay, we got a ball. Put the ball in there. Let's just change it up, you know. We're going to end up with the same sort of stuff as everybody else, but not now, we're not. In there. Now, it could still well break up with the next stage that I want to do, but we'll see. I tell you, if this turns out, this is going to be fun. This is going to be a showstopper on your table at New Year. Right, I'm just going to keep, I've got a bowl of water here, and I'm just going to keep rinsing my hands, because this stuff is as sticky as heck. It seems to me, my hands are warm, you know, so doing a couple seems to sticky it all up. Okay, I've decided we won't carry on, we're going to do them all. You know me, crazy. Okay, now if you wanted to make Rice Krispie Treats, you would just cut it into squares. Come on, let's keep going. It's New Year, we're having fun. We're making some fun treats. Now I can tell you, I have just been inspired by the world famous chocolate with the nuts on. I thought, we can do that. Not copy the chocolate with the nuts on, but change up the Rice Krispie Treat to make it something a little bit special. Okay, a bit of fun. Stick that back in the fridge, let them set up like that as a hard ball, and then we carry on. Okay, the famous chalky treats. The round treats have nuts on. These are macadamias. All I'm doing is giving it a squash. Now these have been roasted, lightly roasted or lightly toasted, and we just need to give these a little one of those, because we're going to drop some nuts over the top like the famous brand. I don't think I've seen a recipe like this anywhere, so you know, if you like this recipe, come on, help me out. A big like and subscribe, share the video. Now one of those over there just in case. Right, I think that's enough on there. Chocolate melted in there. Right, what we're going to have to do is work out a way. These are quite big actually, so we could probably just dip it all in. Right, but we need to turn it over. So we're going to do one by hand, and then we might have to do it by skewer. Now hopefully that chocolate is not going to melt all that in there. So we're going to go in like that, turn it over, put it in our tray like that. I'm going to take some of our nuts on there. Fabulous. That looks cool actually. Okay, we're going to carry on. What a plan. Don't you love it when a plan comes together? So we are going to, I don't know if it's easier to use a skewer. It might drop off actually. Oh, it has. Okay, we're not going to do that then. Going to do that. We're only coming halfway anyway, you know. We're not going to go the full way up on these. I get some of those nuts on there. So lesson learned for me, I ain't sticking no skewer in there and putting that in there. Now I would imagine it's quite a good way, but what I have learned, the turning over. So in there like that, drib off, a bit more chocolate on that, eh? Let's not go stingy, we're making treats. In there like that. Now I'm sure you could actually do all of these and then put nuts on, but I actually want the nuts to stick, so I'm not going to take the chance on there. There you go. How much fun was that? Look at that. Okay, there we go. Look at those things back in the fridge. Get them in the fridge, let them set up. Okay, we've had about 5 minutes actually. Right, we're going to have a bit more fun. Come on, we're enjoying ourselves. It's a bit of a party thing, this, for New Year. So let's make it a party thing. Put that on there like that. Okay, are you ready for this one? Let's just take it way over the top. White chocolate. White chocolate in there, look. How much fun is that? Look at those beauties up there. Oh, incredible. Bailey's Rice Krispie Treats. Look at those. Okay, what we're going to do is pop those back in the fridge, let them set up, and then we're going to put these on there, but we don't want them to stick yet. So let's get them back in the fridge. There you go, Bailey's Rice Krispie Treats. The perfect ball of Rice Krispie goodness. Come on. Oh, come on. The perfect ball of Rice Krispie goodness. Macadamia nuts, bit of chocolate on there. Mouth's watering. That is sensational. Marshmallows, Baileys with those Rice Krispies, topped with a little bit of chocolate. Oh, scrummy rummy. They are superb. That marshmallow and Baileys work so well together. Obviously Baileys, chocolatey, put the chocolate on. What a combination. What a combination. I don't think you've seen anything like this, so if you don't mind, share with your friends. Tell them how easy it is to make the Bailey's Rice Krispie Treat. If you like what we're doing, big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell. Catch you in the next video. Mm.